Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Adventures. Last time, we kind of, did our part in ruling out that Edgeworth was the one who killed the dude. Like, we were breaking through LeBlanc's testimony there. And, Rhoda is acting real suspicious right now. And, we were introduced to Cammy Meal, who is taking some very just big liberties with the flight attendant uniform. But yeah, she pointed out that Rhoda was also acting weird. Rhoda didn't really have response for that and just ran off. She didn't get proper clearance from the pilot for stuff, so yeah. Now we got Cammy following us around, being our new assistant, as we investigate some more, so let's look. Time for you to stay here making up soliloquies. I should be hurrying to the shop and investigating. Yeah, that's right, we should investigate the shop. There's really not much we have to do here. March 12th, 8:32 a.m., flight I-390, first floor, in-flight shop. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. I mustn't rush things here. Must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. Fresh blood on it. There's a very good chance the killer had paid this place a visit. I mean, with that broken glass everywhere. Something, 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 and they just don't care. I don't remember the lyrics to Jungle. Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them. Mr. Edgeworth, you're getting pollen all over. Oh, excuse me. Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. Why would you sell those? Shouldn't those be free on a flight? You sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Can I buy one? I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. You'd think? What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight. But in the real world, you try, then buy. No way. But either way, it doesn't really matter. True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane? Anyway. Anyway. See that? Just look at all the Mr. iFly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach. Her character design is just hilarious. Like, the facial expressions and then just, like, the cleavage just right there in your face. This is like Maya cranked up to 11. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just glad there's not an eye tracker here. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fully unifying tastes. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Well, that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You wanna know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Miss Tenero designed this. Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sharp? Like sticky sharp cheddar, maybe? I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so blah. Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. What the frick? You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Huh. Here, I'll put it back. Okay, that was an interesting thing to take note of. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. What do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? Alright, yeah, the elephant in the room here. The glass from this display case's door shattered all over the floor. It looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Why is the captain's hat important? There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for me then, as a present? I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Well, we know who's not a simp. Just like, she's up here like, oh, can you buy me something? Like, no. What's your name brand merchandise for sale in this display case? And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream, buy me to any passersby. I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. What about all the stuff that's on the floor? Plane shaking causes it to roll. Tiny captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. Mr. I fly. Just wondering if there was a tiny captain's hat here, but no. Checking everything. Oh. Yeah, I can examine this. Well, what do we have here? Oh, duh. Suppose this is where you insert your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, that I'm not sure there's a way to take your money out. Interesting. It says I fly Airlines. You know, I've seen it occur a lot recently, and it's been bothering me greatly. But why does nobody know how to properly capitalize and space nouns anymore? I mean, you know, blame Apple, but also, like, that's the only pronoun there are. I mean, I guess airlines, but that's capitalized, so false. There's some blood on one of the corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon? That's all we're getting from that? surely there has to be something else here. Have I examined everything? What do you think about what has happened regarding this case? Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite. Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know? So don't forget that, okay? I don't understand your logic. How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? Well, you know what would really show your thanks? See that item for sale over there? Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. She's so freaking... Okay. Miss Rhoda said this piggy bank was in this shop, right? Did you find her a tiny bit suspicious? I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me that she was lying about anything back there. Are you sure about that? More in your testimony? So what is that? Are you gonna give it to me? Oh, but I'm not supposed to accept any presents. Unless they're really worth something. This is... Okay. Are we done here? What do I do with the mini captain's hat? What else can I present her with? Like I said earlier, I was the one answering people's calls while we were refueling in Zhang Fa. Mr. Hicks was in his seat at that time. What time was that again? He called at around 5 a.m. You were at your seat around then too, you know. I do recall people calling for service at around that time. Even if this turns out to be a waste of time, I must stand firm. Just know that there is a vital clue or two awaiting me here in this shop. Okay, not the phone. How would I give you footprints as a gift? Oh my god. Oh, I'd love to have this piece of jewelry. Can I have it? No, you may not. This is the prosecutor's badge. Paulie, why'd you show it to me? I want to prove to you that I really am a prosecutor. And that it's not possible for a prosecutor like me to commit such a crime as... Also, I mean, you know, Von Karma, you know, just saying. I see that I'm just wasting my time with Cousin Hair here. Cousin Hair? You mean Cousin It? Or that's like, copyrighted? Okay. Why would I give you a corpse as a gift? Okay, well. None of that. I don't see how any of this fits together. What, was the hat sitting on Mr. iFly? Like, I don't... No, this can't be. This has to be wrong. The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. Oh, I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything? Since that further inspection of this display case is needed. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking cranny. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. That's a good point. Why would you... It's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Oh. Plus the glass broke rather cleanly. Ah! What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts. Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. He's got no time for that. The glass in this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. Okay. So that means it was already open then. If the glass is going to be on the outside. iFly Airlines related books line this shelf. History of iFly Airlines, the future of iFly Airlines, the 7 wonders of iFly, Fight on iFly Airlines, working name, Go You Airlines, I Love Fly, ing. The titles make it very clear that they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon. This is the same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator. Yeah, that's the paperweight of the founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly. On the bottom shelf we have the cute one, the middle shelf is the realistic one, and on the top shelf, that's the floral version. Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess, you just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? But you neither confirm nor deny. Looks like I hit the bullseye. No. Unless... Man, I only have broken glasses and suitcase. Okay, well, let's try that with the statue. Like, does the statue fit there? There's definitely something very unusual about this. About what? The killer had broken the glass to get at the Mr. iFly bank. There should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Nope, no there isn't. Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Damn, how heavy is the piggy bank then? Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. Willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too. Eh? Oh, because the mascot she's holding is wearing the hat. Okay. Alright, I see the logic there then. Eh? That's nice. Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Mr. Eyefly from here after the turbulence. Alright. That must have been some rough-ass turbulence, Jesus Christ. She's out. Like a light. I just want to see what it updated to. Alright. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking. Ah. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake? Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility. But then what if, when the killer went to take Mr. Eyefly, they broke the glass by accident? The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could've. Oh? And who would that be? Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Rhoda Chinero, huh? Also, she seems like she's really pushing to incriminate Rhoda. Do we still have something here? Wait. But we saw how easily the suitcases can roll, but it was where it was supposed to be from the turbulence? Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling? Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, well, sure, they totally ooze strange, like the color and such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention! You're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases aren't the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It'd be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase? Wheel blockers.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so it is very likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Ooh, I think that's a red wheel. What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and this scent. It appears the substance in question is grape juice. Why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase? It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood. Ah, it's blood! It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, explain this to me? What does this suitcase have to do with the murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner, such as to move something, perhaps? Aren't you just talking about the cloth, then? That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport. Oh! The body.
Take that!
Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Yo, son! Blade cloth has been jotted down. But... We're about to take a look at this real quick. The user to transport the body was designed by Miss Rhoda Tenero. Found inside the suitcase, its beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. Is that one of that looks like something LeBlanc would wear. Yeah, that matches his color scheme. In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing. Just that... I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the 2 sites. Under your supervision, of course. If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. To be continued. Something is definitely going down. We're going to get to the bottom of that. Because both are kind of acting strange. Like Miss Tenero not getting proper, like, clearance and like being in charge of the shop and being the only eyewitness. Meal or Cammy seems like really pushing Rhoda's innocence. And I mean, it's not really something to go by, but I mean, like, the hot characters with their boobs out tend to be shady. I mean, I'm just saying, like, well, no, because Lotus was fine in 999. She wasn't evil, but, like, Junko and Danganronpa, I mean, a certain character I've been spoiled on in a later Phoenix Wright game. But, I mean, Maya is good. Correlation isn't causation, I guess, so Alright, I could just be reading too much into that, but she does seem really pushing for Rhoda. But she did drop that she's still suspicious of Edgeworth a little too, so I don't know. The cloth inside there matches what LeBlanc kind of wears. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Most suspicious to me right now is Rhoda. But that could just be a red herring. LeBlanc, I still think he's up to something. And Chesty McGee, like, I hope she's not evil, but you never know. I just really like her design. Two big reasons why. I can't help it. I'm that kind of guy. But yeah. I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll figure it out next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations. Goodbye.